Mr. Shopking, yeah, it's Shopking time. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shopking in the house. And today I'm going to try to make a phantom squishy. Alright, cool. So we have our foam. I actually got this at Walmart. It was a big, huge, square block of foam. As you can see, I've used it for stuff already. And I glued these two pieces together. So this right here is going to be my phantom. If you don't have foam, you could actually use a sponge. See this right here? Just cut this top part off and you get a big old thick piece of foam. That would work perfect. I'll probably use this for something else, but this right here, this is what we're gonna use. And I got my picture right here. So boom, there we go, done. How do you like it? Pretty good? What do you mean it's terrible? Oh, well, I'm not done yet, guys. Give me a chance to finish it. The next step is to cut it out. Boom! Alright, there we go. Finally done cutting the phantom out. It's kind of small. It's a little bit smaller than I was hoping for. Let's see here. What do you think? How's this gonna work out? That should be a pretty cool plushie. I probably need to glue this down because I know it's gonna move and that's gonna make my life miserable. Glue, 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 glue. Where are you? Looked everywhere, now my face is blue. I don't know where in the world is the glue. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that down there, and I'm gonna do like that, and then I'm gonna spray that. Please don't get glue everywhere. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. I think that'll be okay. Alright, so there we go. One phantom plushie squishy. Done. What do you think? Is it perfect? Oh, I have to cut it out, you say? I dread that part. Alright, so I cut it down, made it a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to work with. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline it. Alright, cool. So check it out. We have outlined the phantom using a Sharpie. And the next step is to just cut this pattern out. But that's extremely difficult to do. You would think to yourself, oh, you'll just use a scissor and simply just cut around. No, no. So what that means is we have to get serious. We have to use a razor knife or like a scalpel or something like that. And these are extremely dangerous. Like if you're, doing this and you just accidentally slip and like cut your finger, this will cut you down to the bone. Like you will need serious stitches. You will lose a lot of blood. So these razor knives, X-Acto knives, do not ever touch these. If you need to ever do something like this, make sure you have your parents help you, okay? Like, it's a big deal. I'm very serious. This is gonna be really hard. I'm gonna have to like put this in my lap and do it. So I'm gonna turn the camera off. And hopefully when I come back, I have the phantom cut out and there's not blood everywhere. Oh, wish me luck, guys. Sweet, check it out. I got it all cut out. It was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Using scissors didn't work. Using a razor braid. Razor braid? Is that a thing? A razor braid? Take 2. Okay, guys, so I got it all cut out. The scissors didn't work. The razor blade didn't work. So I had to use a saw, an electric saw, something called a band saw, which is a very long, skinny blade, and it moves really fast, just like bzzz, and I sort of cut around it. It was really hard. I almost even cut off a leg. This leg right here. It's like, oh. So, I don't know. Should I glue that on? Nah, it'll be okay. Okay, so I got my gloves on because we're getting ready to paint and get messy. And you see my paint selection right here? I have a whole bunch of different colors. Ugh. And I do not have enough black to do the whole thing. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a coat of yellow on it first. That way, when I put the coat of black, it won't take as much to cover it up. You know what I mean? Because if I just started out with black, it's sort of going to seep in and it's going to take a whole bunch of coats. But if I do the first coat in this neon yellow, then the black will go on really good. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to do the front and we got to do the back. And it takes a long time for this puffy paint to dry. This is the paint you want to use if you want to make a squishy. Like if you just use regular paint, it's not gonna squish. It's gonna turn out terrible. So now, I guess we paint it. Okay, let's give it a shake. I hate waiting on paint to dry. It's like the most stressful thing ever. And we have to do both sides, so I guess I'll start with the back. But I still don't know if I should glue this. I probably should glue this. I don't want my phantom to lose his leg. Let's go get some glue. Hold on. Alright, I got it glued. It's really good now. So now we're gonna do the first coat. This is gonna take forever because I have to do the sides, then I have to wait for it to dry, and I have to flip it over and do the other side. I'm gonna get a brush and sort of spread this around. And guess what? I have already ran out of paint. I got the sides done, I got the back done, but it's a very thin coat. I need like 3 or 4 more coats at least. And I'm out of this color, so we'll just move on to another color. It doesn't really matter what colors you use, it doesn't really matter what it looks like now, because by the end it's going to be totally different. So let's go ahead and use this green. I don't think I'll ever use that for anything. And we're just going to keep on adding coats, and when it's all dry and it only needs 1 more coat, then we're going to do black. Got it? Alright, cool. We got the second coat around the sides. Now we got to do the back. And I'm going to show you, like, this is the way that you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to use a paintbrush. You're just supposed to put this on really thick, like that, and then let it dry. And that's it. That's the way you're supposed to do it. If you had enough paint to cover the whole thing like that. But I don't have enough paint to cover the whole thing, so that's why I'm doing a whole bunch of different coats on it. And there it is, my Phantom Squishy. I'm finally done with it. I think it turned out pretty good. It took forever because you have to wait for the paint to dry, and then you have to put another coat on. Then you have to wait for that to dry, then you have to put another coat on. And you make sure that you gotta use the puffy paint. Because if you use regular paint, when you squeeze it, it'll like crack and ruin. But with this puffy paint, when you squeeze it, it's just like a squishy. And it goes right back to its original shape. You can even crush it like this. Kind of looks like I ruined it, didn't it? Oh, but give it a second. It'll come back to its original shape. There we go. It's as good as new. What do you think? Well, I want you to leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of plushie or squishy, what kind of squishy I should make next. Okay? We've done a Phantom, so what's next? What's the next shape or the next thingy that I should do? Let me know down in the comments. I had a lot of fun doing it, but it took forever. It took like a week, actually, just working on it a little bit every day. Finally got it done. Turned out pretty cool. Really easy project to do. Just get yourself some foam, like a sponge type thing, and get yourself some puffy paint, and boom, you can do, whatever you want to do. It's really easy. It's